Okay, so this is energy in the environment. The law of thermodynamics. The first law states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed. And the second law shows that energy, when it's lost as heat. And energy travels from hot to cold. And entropy, which is disorder in a system, occurs when a system loses what energy? Does it gain or lose?
Loses.
Okay, next slide.
Please know that this is the first law and all of the second law is reference to the transforming of energy. So the first law is just about what describes energy, and the second law is all about what happens when energy is transferred or changed. Remember that here's a question for my presenters. When energy is lost, how does that compare to the original energy in the original system?
Less quality.
It's low quality.
Okay, it's less quality. That's a good answer. What else can you tell me about it? Is it the same input as there is output?
No, it's less.
It is. It's less quality, but it's the same input as there is output. Okay? Try to remember that. So in other words, you're losing its efficiency, which is the definition of energy. Its ability to do something is lost, but it's still the same as the original system. Okay?
Energy in the ecosystem is what kind of system?
Open.
Open system.
Why?
And well, add the definition of it. An
Okay.
open system is the exchange of mass or energy when it occurs with other systems.
Okay, explain that. Where does energy on Earth start? Sun. Is that on Earth? No, it comes in from out of Earth. And where does it end?
Outside.
It travels through the atmosphere as heat until it's lost. Okay, so we can't recapture that. That's why energy is an open system.
The forms of energy, chemical energy is, well, that is chemical energy. Chemical energy is reactive, so it reacts with other substances. Potential energy is stored energy. It has the potential to do something. To be
And I'm gonna put a little line here because an example of chemical energy is actually potential energy.
Okay. And then kinetic or mechanical energy is energy that is
Motion.
energy from the sun is considered solar. And then the other types of energy are nuclear, electrical, which we get from electricity, and heat, which is from heating. And then energy through the biosphere. And what type of organism makes their own food? Autotrophs and producers. And how do they do this? Plants do it by photosynthesis, which they get from sunlight, and bacteria does it through
Chemosynthesis.
which is not from sunlight.
Can you describe chemosynthesis?
The sun goes to the
No sunlight.
chemosynthesis.
Yes.
That's like mostly in the ocean,
Okay,
Yeah,
what
it's
part of the
under
ocean?
On the bottom of the ocean.
Bottom where?
where there's
Like
deposit
that's
of starting at the beginning. No.
Hydrothermal vents.
Yeah, in the bottom, where there's no sunlight.
In the benthic zone of the abyss is really what you have to say. It's not, you can't say in the bottom of the ocean because the bottom of the ocean can be the floor you step on when you walk in. So the benthic zone of the abyss, which is the deep, deep ocean, has hydrothermal vents. The heat drives the reaction. It uses carbon dioxide from the volcanic eruptions for the thermal vents with sulfur and the water that's already there, and makes glucose and other compounds that you really don't have to know.
Okay. And then heterotrophs can or cannot make their own food. Can't. And then a primary consumer is an herbivore, and they are plant eaters. And then a secondary consumer is a carnivore, which they only eat meat. And then omnivores eat both.
I'm gonna put this as a little star, because it's really another way to describe a feeder, not necessarily part of a chain. A carnivore can be second, third, or fourth level. If they eat meat, they're any level.
And then